So, first of all, I want to thank those of you in the audience who have remained put and will be bound to watch what is going to be an exciting final, which is the 10-meter air pistol men's final. Yes, yes, yeah? Thank you. And this final will commence shortly with a brief introduction of the athletes, and even though you are kind of a narrow crowd, I might say, I'm sure that you can make yourself heard. I see there's a drum. Wonderful. I love it. Some noise. Yes, yes. Perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I will now introduce our athletes. On firing position A, representing Denmark, Rasmus Engelsholm. On firing position B, representing Denmark, Markus Erbo. On firing position C, representing Sweden, Bernd Alpenhoff. On firing position D, yesterday's bronze medalist, representing Denmark, Jonas Kofod Hansen. On firing position E, representing Brazil, Felipe Wu. On firing position F, representing Denmark, Flemming Slot. On firing position G, also representing Denmark, Buster Antonsen. And lastly, on firing position H, representing Denmark, Emil Strandgaard.
Take your positions. Five minutes preparation and cycling time. Start.
well, I have to say that we are quite happy to see that the audience is slowly but surely multiplying. Don't really know how you guys are doing it, but it's going on, so that's quite wonderful. So, that's one thing. Multiplication is great, but can you actually make some noise? I see drums. Drums. More rattly stuff. Yes. Yes. Love the enthusiasm. Very good. So, I think once again it would be sort of safe to assume that most of you know how the format of this one is going to go. But again, to keep up appearances and formalities, I have to go through it. These athletes are top 8 from the qualifying round, where all of them have shot 60 shots. Here, they're all going back to scratch, back to zero. Nothing from their qualification matters other than having made it into the final. And now, what they are going to do is they're going to firstly shoot 2 5-shot series within a time of 4 minutes and 10 seconds. After those 2 series, they are going to transition into the single shot phase of the competition. Here, the athletes have 50 seconds to shoot 1 shot, and after every 2 single shots, the lowest ranking athlete will be eliminated, meaning that after 12 shots, we will eliminate our number 8th athlete, and after 14 shots, it will be our 7th placed athlete. So, after 22 shots, we will have our bronze medal, and after 24, we will have completed the final and found our gold and silver medalists. I don't suppose that creates any questions for anyone? Wonderful. But I do have a question for you, because especially up there in the green shirt. Yes? Enthusiasm, please. Encouragement. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Because I think that, you know, there might be some athletes down here that you guys want to support. Yeah? I think that's okay. You know, you're doing your best.
Second. Preparation and sighting time. Stop. For the first competition, load. Start.
And after the first 5-shot series, we have in the lead with a brilliant score of 51.8, representing Denmark, Markus Erbo. He is 2 points ahead of the second position Brazilian Felipe Wu, who is a further 0.4 of a point ahead of the Dane Jonas Kofod Hansen in third.
For the next competition, load. Start. Stop.
And following the second 5-shot series, we have a change in the lead, currently with a total score of 100.0 in the lead, representing Brazil, Felipe Wu. However, he is only 0.1 of a point ahead of the Dane Markus Erbo in second position, who is 1.9 ahead of Jonas Kofod Hansen of Denmark. In danger of elimination after the next two single shots with a total of 86.0, we have representing Denmark, Rasmus Engelsholm. The difference between him and the safety zone is 6.8 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And after the first single shot, there is no difference at the bottom of the table. However, the difference has narrowed slightly. It is now only 5.3 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking 8th position, representing Denmark, Rasmus Engelsholm. And now in danger of elimination after the next two single shots with a total score of 111.8 and a difference of 1.6 points up to safety, we have in 7th position representing Denmark, Emil Strandgaard. And at the top of the table, the difference between our first ranking Philippe Wu of Brazil and our second ranking Jonas Kofod Hansen of Denmark is increasing ever so slightly. The difference between the two is now 2.4 points. However, the difference between Jonas in second and Bernd Alpenhoff of Sweden in third is a mere 0.2 tenths of a point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a 9.9 from Emil Strandgaard, he is currently in the safety position. However, it is only by 3/10 of a point down to 7th position Buster Antonsen, who is now the new man in the hot seat.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And by the smallest of margins possible, Emil Strandgaard managed to save himself, meaning that we have to congratulate Buster Antonsen on 7th position. But Emil Strandgaard remains in the difficult position of the danger zone. The difference between him and safety in 5th position, which is currently being occupied by the Dane Flemming Slot, is 3.6 points. Ahead in the board, we have from Brazil in 1st position Philippe Wu with a total score of 141.3 and a difference of 3.4 points down to Jonas Kofod Hansen of Denmark in 2nd position. However, he is only 0.1 tenths of a point ahead of Markus Erbo of Denmark in 3rd.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
So at the bottom of the board, we still have Emil Strandgaard in 6th position. The difference between himself and safety in 5th position is 4.1 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking 6th position in today's final, representing Denmark, Emil Strandgaard. And we now have a tie for the elimination position between the two Danes, Jonas Kofod Hansen and Flemming Slots. They both have a total score of 153.5. Still in the lead and with a brilliant shot of a 10.8 and a total score of 161.5, representing Brazil, Philippe Wu. And the difference between him and the Dane Markus Erbo in 2nd position is now a whole 3.8 points. And furthermore, the difference between 2nd and 3rd, which is currently being occupied by the Swede Bernd Alpenhoff, is 2.9.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. $10.9. 8.4. Stop.
And now in danger of elimination in 5th position, but only with half a point in deficit, we have representing Denmark, Jonas Kofod Hansen. However, ladies and gentlemen, I think this round deserves another round of applause for great shooting, including a 10.9 from Flemming Slots.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
Taking 5th position in today's final, representing Denmark, Jonas Kofod Hansen. And now in danger of elimination at the crucial time of the 4th position, we have from Denmark, Flemming Slots. And the difference between him and a possible bronze medal and advancement into possible further medals is 2.7. In the lead of the final, we still have cruising along slowly and but surely with a total score of 181.9 from Brazil, Philippe Wu. The difference between him and 2nd position Markus Erbo of Denmark is 4.3 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And Fleming Slot is definitely not giving up without a fight. A brilliant 10.7. Now the difference between him and third position Bernd Alpenhoff of Sweden is a mere 0.6 of a point.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And unfortunately for Fleming Slot, a great 10.4 and a great effort wasn't enough to secure him further advancement. But congratulations on taking fourth position. And currently in danger of elimination, but having secured himself at least a bronze medal, but only with a deficit of 1.6 points, we have representing Sweden in third position, Bernd Alpenhoff. And still at the top of the scoreboard and just increasing his lead as he goes along, and a difference of 5.6 down to second position. We have, representing Brazil, Felipe Wu. And currently in second position with a total score and a margin down to third of 1.6 points. Total score of 196.5, representing Denmark, Markus Erbo.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a 10.2 by Bernd Alpenhoff in third position, he just edges a bit closer to second position Markus Erbo of Denmark. The difference between the two is just 1.5 points. It can all be made up just in the next shot.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And taking the bronze medal, representing Sweden, Bernd Alpenhoff. And now the fight is on for gold and silver. The difference between first position Brazilian Felipe Wu and the second position Dane Markus Erbo is 6.3 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And with a brilliant 10.4 by Philippe Wu, he shows that he is not willing to give up any points to Marcus, who did shoot a very decent 9.9. The difference between the current first and second position is 6.8 points.
For the next competition shot, load. Start. Stop.
And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, taking the silver medal representing Denmark, Marcus Erbo. And our gold medalist representing Brazil, Felipe Almeida Wu. And once again, dear audience, we want to please ask you to stay put for the medal ceremony that will commence shortly.
Kim, vi kører.
Dear members of the audience, the medal ceremony will now commence. Our bronze medalist, representing Sweden, Bernd Alpenhoff. And our silver medalist, representing Denmark, Markus Erbo. And our gold medalist, representing Brazil, Felipe Almeida Wu. Thank you and congratulations.